Hey YouTube, I am back once again. Some more stuff done came out about Diddy. Apparently there are 3 new lawsuits against him from 3 men that came forward and filed lawsuits against him today. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm going to go over an article that from NBC News. I believe it was NBC News. This is starting to get crazy, y'all. It really is. Like, I read the article already in full detail, and I was disgusted, extremely disgusted. I had to sit here for like 10 minutes before even starting the video, just in shock, because just reading the story is very disturbing. So I'm gonna let you guys know that before I start, and I'm also gonna paraphrase the story and skim through a lot of it to just give you guys a brief rundown of what each John Doe says that Diddy did to him. Also, to them. Also, these incidents and claims that is more recent. So this is not from back in early 2000 and all that, like the other alleged victims that has been coming forward. These 3 guys are claiming that their incidents are more recent, within the last 5 years. So this is crazy. Y'all bear with me. I'm gonna try to skip through a lot of it so we can just get to the main parts where the alleged victims talk about what happened to them. And I'm going to try to leave out as many bad words as possible. So bear with me, and we're going to get into it. So let's go. So y'all see the title. I'm going to make it bigger so you guys can see and I can read it. Okay. So 3 men accuse Sean Diddy Combs of, in separate lawsuits filed Thursday, that alleged the rap impresario supplied them with doctored drinks and then them while they were. The lawsuits filed anonymously in New York State Supreme Court by lawyer Thomas Drew, I don't know the last name, y'all, involved incidents that happened from 2019 to 2022. So that's more recent. All alleged that Combs, one of the men, was a longtime employee of Combs and told NBC News that he was in a New York hotel when he met Combs to discuss a substantial amount of money he was owed from his off-the-books job. The man said he worked for Combs from 2006 to 2018 running errands, and while they weren't buddy-buddy, he also didn't expect to be when he met with him in early 2020. But inside the room, the man said Combs served him a drink in 2 minutes, I started to feel like just very tired and very sleepy. When he came to, he said Combs was, and when he tried to stop him, he recalled Combs telling him, the phrase that just rattles in my brain all the time is, y'all imagine that. That is so disgusting. That is probably the most disturbing part. And oh my God. Anyway, let's keep going. Another complaint said he met Combs at a Manhattan nightclub in 2019 and was recruited by Combs security guards to join him and the rest of his entourage at a Park Hyatt hotel for an exclusive after party. There, he said in the lawsuit, Combs offered him a cocktail that he had personally made and then invited him and the other guests into a bedroom. Once the plaintiff entered the bedroom, the room started spinning and his mouth became very dry, the man said, according to the court papers. Combs eventually led him to a sofa where he lost and later awoke to Combs, according to the lawsuit. The man said in the lawsuit that he tried to, and before he blacked out again, remember seeing a man and a woman sitting on the bed recording and then recording it on a camera. The next morning, he was given $2,500 by the man who filmed the alleged incident and said that it was from Combs, according to the lawsuit. In the third lawsuit, a man alleged that he fell victim to one or more incidents, you guys know what I'm talking about, at the hands of Combs and his associates from 2020 to 2022. He said that in the summer of 2020, he was invited by one of Combs' associates at Bad Boy Records to a party at Combs' mansion in East Hampton, New York. At the party, he began to feel ill and subsequently lost consciousness after having a drink, according to the lawsuit. Throughout the rest of the night, plaintiff faded in and out of, the lawsuit said. The man said in the lawsuit that Combs and his associates from Bad Boy Records Combs' legal issues have been mounting since last year, and an ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Cassie Ventura, filed an explosive lawsuit accusing him of, you guys see what it is? I'm trying to not say too many bad words, but you guys can see it right here on your screen. And I'm going to stop there because you guys can go and read the rest of it or all of it in full. You can kind of see where that's going. And this is crazy, y'all. Like, this is just the beginning, if it's anything like what we're hearing, especially considering Busby. I don't know if you guys heard about it. He said that he has actually 300 people that came forward, and at least 300 that came forward and claimed to be alleged victims. He said, however, I read this yesterday, that he may end up with only maybe 150 because a lot of them it may be too long since the incident that happened to them, so the statute of limitations may be over with, depending on what state these people are from. Every state is different, and so once he get through skimming through and seeing who he can represent, he may only end up with 150 people. This is crazy. I know this is just the beginning for the people that's covering these stories, such as myself. Yeah, that kind of got to me reading that article. That's why it was kind of hard for me to read, and I was trying to paraphrase it and make sure that I didn't say anything too. But it is disgusting. Reading the details, trying to report it or tell you guys, and it's becoming outrageous at this point. Like, if these things are true, and everything in this video is alleged, let me say that. I need to remember to say that. But if these things are true, Diddy was a man. He was a. I don't know how someone could get away with something like this for so long. I'm trying to not be too personal, but I don't know how not to show emotion because it's very disturbing. Yeah, it really is. Especially when you're reading all these articles and you're trying to stay on top of it so you can report stuff or, make videos. I'm seeing a lot, and it's crazy. I wouldn't be able to be a detective. This is crazy. I pray for the alleged victims. Be in support of them. Whatever it is that you can do to be in support. Even if you're not religious, whatever it is, and this is what I was talking about when I was trying to expose the people that came forward weeks ago with lies. We need to be here for the people that's coming out now. Thank God that they do have the courage to come out and tell their story. I'm sure there's so much more to come. I just wanted to give you guys a brief rundown of what's going on because this just happened within the last hour or two. And so I'm just trying to get it out there as fast as possible to give it to you guys. But this is crazy. I didn't even want to, I almost didn't do this video because it's disgusting, and there's no way you can read this stuff without having some type of emotion. For real. And yeah, it's nuts. What do y'all think? I always ask, what do y'all think? This is crazy. At this point, it's still people saying, well, I believe them or I believe him. I feel like they trying to just tarnish his name and stuff like that. At some point, you're going to have to start questioning, like, why would all these people come out the woodwork with these elaborate, detailed stories? Now, of course, there still could be some lies in there. But why would they target him? Yes, people saying that Cassie opened the floodgates for him to be sued. But look at her initial complaint of the things she said he did. Look at that. And he hurried up and paid it off because he didn't want that to get out. Who will give up $30 million if they're innocent? Ask yourself that, because I know I wouldn't. Now, if I was a billionaire, I'm just saying my opinion, don't come for me. If I was a billionaire and I know I'm innocent and I don't want to ruin my reputation, I might just go ahead and get the $500,000, get them out my face, because I don't have time for that. I don't have time to lose everything I worked so hard for. But you talking about $30 million? No, I'm not giving that up. So for me, it's something fishy going on, and I'm telling you, yeah, the fish is starting to jump out of the pond, baby. It's like piranhas, and they not playing. So what's going on here? And I'm sure we're gonna find out. Like I always say, it's gonna be more to come. This just seemed like something bigger than we can imagine. Yeah, and let's just see what happened. If some more information come out, I will come back and tell you guys. I had to make it quick as possible because it was very disgusting. So I just want to warn you if you want to go back and read that. But you guys kind of get the gist from what I just read. It is what it is. I'm rambling at this point. Y'all, I am out. Bye.